Okay, so today we're talking about the planning methodology and why it's so important in terms of avoiding the four biggest mistakes from business owners, which is lack of clarity, scattered focus, inconsistent habits, and lack of accountability. So the planning methodology is really good in terms of particularly the clarity and the focus. Because if you don't know where you're going and sort of what you're supposed to be focused on, then it's you're going to waste a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of resources. Okay, so the plan and focus, where this fits in the bigger scheme of things, is this foundation building block here, the planning methodology. So this is what it takes to build a strong business, and the bottom ones along here are the foundation building blocks. So planning is a critical part of building a fantastic business. So that's where the planning methodology fits, and this is what the planning methodology actually takes into account. So it's not necessarily rocket science, but we do need to follow it. So really up here we've got the why. Why are you in business? What are your beliefs? Um, that type of thing. How you're going to achieve these things. So that's really important up here. But that's not really where we start in our business model. Then you go down to 3-year goals, 12-month goals, quarterly priorities, weekly focus sheets, and ultimately put them in the calendar. And in terms of time management. Um, where we actually start in practical cases is actually a little bit back to front. So these are the three things which is really the core of having a quarterly priority. This is where 70% of our focus needs to be. So we need a quarterly priority. So what are we trying to achieve this quarter? Broken down into weekly focus sheets, which we'll talk about at another time, because there's basically 13 weekly focus sheets within every quarter. And then from that focus sheet, we need to allocate time in your Outlook calendar or Google Calendar to actually do them. Because if you don't allocate time and then start using your calendar to guide your focus, you won't do it. This is the real core thing of what we need to master first. And once we've done that, then we move up to doing 12-month goals. And then once we've got these ones in place, and also the review and feedback, we need to review how we went each week, how we went each quarter, and that needs to be 10% of our total focus over a quarter. Once we've got these in place, then you're in a pretty good place in terms of clarity and focus, and then it will open your mind up in terms of the longer term vision, which is your 3-year goals and why you're in business in the first place, and mission and vision and all those types of things. There's no point really starting there. So these are the key ones we need to get done first, and that's what we'll be working on. Okay, thank you.